Hi, barkeep. Barkeep. Hi. I see you looking at me, but I'm not invisible. I'll please take a tap water, please. Thanks. I know it's free, but it's a bit early for me to be drinking. Am I right? And I don't touch that soda pop. Yeah. So how are you? Did you see the match last night? Yeah, it was some match, wasn't it? Oh, the greatest thing you've ever seen? Huh. I mean, I guess it's all relative, really. You know, I saw that picture of the black hole. You know, mind-boggling. They can take a picture of a black hole. You know what I mean? But they can't feed a starving family. I now hate the black hole because of that fact that's coming through my head. Greatest thing you've ever seen? How about the sight of food to a poor man? Hmm. Didn't think of that, did you? Yeah. Trying to enjoy your hobby? I guess I'm just a little bit more woke than you, and I have to show that to you. You know what I mean? Thank you very much, Tapwater. Thank you very much, sir. This is how it's like, people. Let's chat. Put your listening ears on and talk to John. Hey everybody, John here, Too Old for Gaming, and welcome to Let's Chat, my Friday show that I've decided to do every Friday. Again, I do plan on doing stuff that's not Let's Chat in the future, but I always forget to do stuff. Like maybe like a countdown or like something that's not just Let's Chat, but that's for the future. Whatever I think of, if anyone has again, and you've already given me suggestions, but if other people have other suggestions of other stuff I could do on a Friday that isn't Let's Chat, let me know. Before we go any further, just a little edit here. Next week I'm thinking of doing a Q&A. If anyone has any questions about me, about gaming, about me, about anything, my opinions on anything, put a comment down below. Write to me on my social medias, which will be down below, and I'll answer any questions that aren't obviously troll questions that appear for me. And I'm also going to have, if I'm not expecting to get too many, so I'll have a few prepared questions anyway, and I'm going to put that into Let's Chat as well. So it's going to be a Let's Chat plus a Q&A. So if there's anything specifically you want to ask me about gaming, about anything that I talked about previously, or just anything at all, let me know and I'll give you my opinion. Thank you. But for now, it's going to be Let's Chat today, and let's chat about some things. The first thing I'm going to chat about is that, to get it out of the way, yes, I did shave my freaking beard. So weird. I keep doing this. I was streaming during the week, and I kept doing this because I got so used to doing that when I had a beard. It's not like I'm doing it to look cool or anything. It's like, it's just a natural, when you have a long beard, it's a natural reaction to do this. Especially when I'm thinking, which is weird, because I know that's such a stereotypical thing to do, like, But yeah, I still do that. I know I'm just touching skin, and it's weird. Why did I get rid of it? I was just bored of it. I do this all the time. If you know me if you've known me longer than this channel, you know that I have a tendency to do a footballer on it. I have, my hair is different every few months. Sometimes I grow it out. Sometimes my hair is just really long. Sometimes I have a really long beard. Sometimes I have a little beard and I keep it little. Sometimes I just do all sorts of things. So basically, I grew my beard because it was different, and I was like, oh, this is different. I'm sick of my normal plain face. And my hair was longer as well, and I kind of had long hair, and then I cut my hair and I still had the beard growing, and I was like, okay, this is different. And then I was like, do you know what would be different? If I shaved my face completely. So going back to the original face plan of just clear shaven was new. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll switch it up. I like to switch it up, people. I do miss it though. I do miss being able to. That's the main thing, being able to do that. The other thing I want to talk about is that I finally, and I didn't do this, I streamed it for a little bit, but I knew it was a me game that I wanted to play on my own time, anytime I wanted, which was a good decision because it took me hours, because I was just exploring every nook and cranny, and I don't think it would have been fun to watch, but I finally cleared Sekiro during the week. It took me a long time, because I do this a lot with games that I play in my own time. I'll take like a 5 or 6 day break, and then I'll come back to it. And when I was playing it, as I said, I'll search the same area. Like, I don't look at walkthroughs, so I'll search the same area over and over again, trying to find stuff. Uh, just talking about Sekiro, the game itself. Now that I've finished, it is an amazing game. I loved every second of it. But the folded monkeys can go do one. The whole chasing the monkeys around, that was stupid. But that only took me like 15, 20 minutes. And I didn't like ring the bell or open the door to like deafen the hearing monkey or blind the seeing monkey. I didn't do any of that. I just ran around and I eventually caught up with all of them and killed them. And I killed the invisible monkey completely by accident. I didn't know there was an invisible monkey. I think the little monkeys were attacking me, and while I was attacking them, I turned around and I swiped and I accidentally hit the invisible monkey. And I was like, oh shit, there's an invisible monkey? What's going on here? So that was lucky. That was good luck on my part. But yeah, where would I rank it in Souls games? It's a hard one. I'd still, because of the story being better, I'd still put it behind Bloodborne. So mine is probably Bloodborne, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3. That's my list. I'm a sucker for Dark Souls 2. And by the way, when I say Dark Souls 2 is fourth on the list, it's so close. The margins are so close here, people. They're all fantastic games. I have a little thing for Dark Souls 2 because the DLCs are excellent. They're the best DLCs. And I know Knight Artorias, but that's one DLC. Whereas the DLC in... by the way, Knight Artorias is only the third best DLC because the Old Hunters is a better DLC than Artorias. Fucking fight me. The best DLCs are the 3 DLCs for Dark Souls 2. They're really good. And they're long. And you get fucking 3 of them. I can't put it above Bloodborne. But to be fair, I can't put many games above Bloodborne. It is one of my favourite games of all time. As I said in my last video, I got past my driver theory test. Awesome. So I can drive in theory. And I've done my eye test. And passed it. I'm not blind. Funny thing is though, doing the eye test, they never said anything to me. They just said I passed. But I learnt myself, I'm definitely not 20/20 vision. Because I did the freaking eye test and it was so much easier covering my left eye and looking with my right eye. Oh my god. My left eye, I got all the way through the chart and I got one wrong on the bottom line where they were tiny. And with my right eye, not only did I get them all right, it was a walk in the park. I could read that bottom line perfect. So my left eye is definitely not 20. Maybe it's 18. I don't know. But it's... My right eye seems perfect. My left eye, in my own admission, then again, they never said anything to me. My left eye seems to be a little bit blinder. So that could be a problem later in life. Who knows? But yeah, passed the thing. So I think passed the eye test. So now I just need to send off the form. I think I have to look that up, and then I should be getting my learner permit license, and then I need to do my 12 lessons, and then after my 12 lessons I'm applicable to do the driving test, the vroom vroom driving test to get me my full license. But we'll see. I think you need to be 3 months on the learner's permit anyway, regardless, but you also need 12 lessons. I don't know if it's 3 months after the 12 lessons. Someone said 3 months to me, and I didn't inquire further, so I need to figure that one out as well. But yeah, we're on the way. We're on the road to Viridian City, people. And I'll be your driver. Eventually. Another thing, and this is going to be kind of a rant, and I might even keep this in, because I'm not learned enough. This is just and I don't like to get into like kind of, not politics, but like stuff kind of like that, but something was kind of annoying me, and it kind of annoys me whenever it happens, and I don't know if I'm wrong or if I'm right, but I'll try and explain myself as good as I can. Notre Dame burnt down. Now, I don't know whether it just burnt down if there was something wrong inside, or I probably should have looked this up earlier. I don't know if it's a terrorist attack or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I actually just know that Notre Dame burnt down. And a lot of people are sad. And that's fine. And a lot of people are... like the millionaire or the billionaires in France are going to rebuild it. and a lot of good stories. But the amount, and I see this all the time, people can't be happy. People can't be happy with things happening. Like, there's always has to be people that turn it into a bad thing. And I think it's just their mentality. Because the amount of people on Facebook and everything that I see that are like, oh yeah, they're rebuilding Notre Dame Cathedral. What about that freaking place that was bombed 2 months ago? Yeah. Think about it. Oh, they'll rebuild the Notre Dame Cathedral. Like actual anger that they're rebuilding this thing. And like, oh, the big message hasn't been heard. And it's more to the point of that, like, when you say, oh, a new game is coming out, I'm really excited. And then some, and I hate this word, and I hate anyone who tries to associate themselves with this stupid word that makes no sense. When a woke person will come across and go, oh, you're excited about the new game? You know what? What about the famine in wherever? Oh, you didn't read about that because you were reading about your new game. I'm woke. And a lot of the times it's stuff I have heard of. And it's like, oh yeah, I've also heard of that, by the way. And I am also, shock horror, happy about this good thing that's happening. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine having not to equate every single good thing that's happening with, for what I can only assume, and I'm going to hit hard here, people trying to seem like a fucking smartass by saying that they're woke. You know what I mean? People be going, well, you're happy about this, but what about the Middle East? I'm so smart because I put this opinion in writing and everybody can see it on my wall. On Facebook, the most common as muck thing that I use, but it's not like you're writing a fucking essay. I got more mad about this than I ever thought I would. But it just, I fucking hate people who think they're woke. Or people who use that term. It's like, but yeah, it's just a freaking, it's making yourself in other people's eyes. It's almost like a fucking hustle. It's like when, like, makeshift religious leaders try and make themselves look holy by saying, yes, but you know what? You must turn the other cheek, my child, because that's what you have to do. And later they're fucking beating the shit out of someone for not believing in their shit, aka the Spanish Inquisition. But anyway.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
By beating the shit out of each other, I mean horrendous torture in that case. But anyway, it just annoys me because you can see right through it, and everyone can, like, and when people see right through it, they go, nah, sure, they're just not woke like me. And it's like, everybody thinks this. The things that you are saying, everybody is thinking, but they also know that everyone already knows this. You're just putting yourself up on a pedestal, trying to pretend that you're some sort of fucking god for knowing something. It just annoys me, dude. I'm probably explaining this terribly, but it just annoys the fuck out of me when I see those fucking posts on Facebook of like, oh, Notre Dame, they're fixing Notre Dame. What about X? What about X, Y, or Z? Do you know what I mean? Just be happy they're fixing Notre Dame. It's two billionaires that are giving their fucking money, their own money to do it. Just be happy. Why not rebuild? Why, if that was the case, human progress would be at a standstill if that was the case. Can't do this because of famine. Can't do this because of drought in Africa. I would love to have the scientific breakthrough. That's amazing. Like fucking being able to get a fucking photograph of a black hole. Oh, they can take a photograph of a black hole, but yes, they still can't find Madeleine McGann. I don't know. There's always a fucker. Oh. There's always someone. And you know who you are. And you have to stop it. Because things that you're thinking aren't fucking amazing. They aren't enlightening. They're things that every single person thinks. They just know that they're not fucking. Not even that they know. Not even that they know that they're nothing special. But they can actually have a thought. An independent thought. And not try and shove it in someone's nose. They can keep it to themselves. And they can let people enjoy things. And then they can also think to themselves, wouldn't it be nice if X, Y, and Z? And not just like, how dare they do this thing when this thing isn't fixed? That's completely don't relate to each other. I'm just here for a fucking row. It annoys me. It annoys me. Don't say you're woke. When I hear people saying they're woke, I sub out the word woke for pretentious in my head. That's every single time. If you say, oh, well, you know, I'm probably just a bit more woke, I'm like, yeah, you are a bit more pretentious. You're right. You are correct, sir. Anyway. I think I might leave it there. I got that out of my system. Right. As always, I love you. And I'll see you next time. If you got to the end of the video and I didn't insult you, please put the word to make me angry. Put the word woke in a sentence at the end of this. Put the word in the comments down below so I know you got to the end of the video. And as always, I love you, and I'll see you next time. Seriously though, where's my tap water? Stop looking at me.